aka B.Rich Beauty, aka your beauty best friend. Beauty Besties, we did lash last week, and I told you we were going back to the basics. So we're going to talk about doing eyeliner quick and easy. Eyeliner quick and easy. Just stay with me here. Don't sweat. I got you covered. You know what to do. Grab your beverage. Let go. Beauty Besties, most importantly, what you sipping on? Child, the same sparkling water from last week. That's right. We're staying hydrated around here. So, cheers to you, sugar. And before we jump into eyeliner this week, for all the new Beauty Besties, welcome on in. It's so good to see you. While you're here, though, don't forget to subscribe and turn on those notifications so you don't miss out on all this good old melanated magic, sugar. And for all the Beauty Besties that's not new to this, but you are true to this, y'all know I love seeing y'all. Welcome on into the room. All right, Beauty Besties. So last week I gave you two variations of a lash. I gave you more of like the beginner eye, and I also gave you a little bit more of an advanced eye. So I said, why not do the same thing for liner this week? Because I know that liquid liner or the appearance of liquid liner can be really intimidating, right? So I said, you know what? I'm gonna break it down, make it easy for beginners versus somebody might be a little bit more advanced. You know, your beauty best friend got you covered. So one of the biggest scares when doing liquid liner is not only the cleanliness, but the length, but most importantly, the symmetry. You're afraid that one liner is going to be from here to Egypt and the other one's going to be from here to the Mississippi, be nice and short. And I want to help you guys with symmetry. So here's one of my favorite tips with trying to map out symmetry. Grab your favorite face powder in your complexion or invisible. You can use a sponge or a brush. I'm going to use a brush today. This is a flat angle brush. I'm gonna also use this a little bit later to clean up. You can use this to lay your angle for your liner. Now, depending on your eye shape, you might wanna work on top or underneath. Because we have on a false lash, and because of my eye shape, I'm gonna work slightly under, and I'm just gonna rest right there. So it almost gives me the invisible liner, but this is my angle. And I'm gonna follow this when I get ready to do my liner. Now, if this doesn't work or if you place it too low, all you have to do is easily remove it and try again. That's why I love this tip. I also wanna highlight that this powder is a little bit lighter than my natural complexion. So that's why it also allows you to have a better guide as well. If you're a little bit of a beginner, I like using a gel. It gives you a little bit more control and an angle brush. So I'm gonna use my angle brush with a little bit of Fluidline gel. And I'm gonna now start with the angle first. So I'm gonna start on the outer corner and follow along and just do one little swipe or two, Doesn't have to be perfect yet. For my eye shape though, I'm going slightly above my socket just to give me a little bit of a lift. And because I like working in sections, I'm gonna now create the outline. And I want to do a liner that's a little bit thicker and a little bit more graphic today. I stopped halfway. I'm going on the inner part of my eye, look down, use that same mirror to look down into. I'm gonna take it and I'm connecting through this way. So I literally have the skeleton of the eyeliner on, like that. So now all I have to do is go in and fill in. So I'm gonna take the inner corner, and fill in, like so. And because I want to create a lift, I'm literally starting on the outer corner, and that's why I lift it up this way. I want to fill in this way. Use the tip of the angle brush and a flick of your wrist and sharpen up that tail. Boom, we have our liner on. You actually could keep your powder right here almost invisible as a little bit of a highlight, but say for example you messed up. It's okay, don't sweat it. Grab that flat brush again with a little bit of your powder, and you can go right underneath and clean that away and just pull down. I'm oily, so sometimes I use powder. If I want it to look really invisible, you could even use a little bit of your concealer, because that creaminess helps to cut through while also replacing the skin at the same time. I have a little bit of transfer right here, so I'm just gonna use the powder just to clean up my lid as well. So, liner's on. So let's recap how to do your easy eye. Start first by mapping your angle with either a flat brush, an angle brush, or again, you can use a sponge and use the edge of the sponge into your powder to lay it as well for that same angle. Whatever brush, whatever sponge, whatever tool you have, start first with mapping it out. Then if you're a super beginner, use a gel and an angle brush. Again, you wanna grab just a little. Put your angle on by working up. Then come across with your shape across the eyelid. Stop halfway. Go flip the brush. Start on the inner. Pull up to connect. Then fill in and clean up as needed. And now we're gonna do the liner. So this is gonna be more of the expert advanced eye. If you're a pro at this, you can use liquid liner, felt tip. I'm using a felt tip eyeliner pen. And I'm gonna start on the inner. Again, I like to work in sections. Focusing right into the lash line. Pulling it, stopping halfway, like so. Then we're gonna do a little bit more of like a lifted liner. So I'm gonna actually, on the outer corner here, take it and pull up. Boom, like so. And down. I'm gonna take the outer corner here and wrap it into the lash line. So you know, on this eye, I pulled straight up from the outer corner up. We're doing a little bit more of a lifted liner here. And I'm going right into, I made a mess. I'm going right into my false lashes here, since we did the lash underneath. We're gonna let this dry. I'm gonna clean that mess up, okay? Using a little bit of that powder. Use your powder, your concealer, and just cut away any mistakes. I'm gonna do the same thing here to make it nice and clean and lifted. And you have your liner on just like that. Now the great thing about this, since we're doing a little bit more of advanced liner, you could actually, I'm gonna take it from the tip. I'm gonna actually bring this around a little bit more to wrap my eye. And so we're creating more of a lifted look here. So you can see we connected here, but we're doing a little bit more of a lifted look, leaving the outer corner of the eye open here, which kind of opens up the eye a little bit more. Fun part now is you can take a little mascara and do a little mascara on the bottom. Be generous, be messy. Take your liner. Go in right at the root as well. I'm gonna take my tweezers and I'm gonna pinch my lashes together for a nice clumped 70s mod look. Grab a cotton swab, a little bit of your powder, and you can go in underneath and just clean up if you have to. Like so. So you have this chunky lash on the bottom, lashes that look like it's coming in from underneath, and a little bit of a lifted liner. You can definitely see the difference here versus here. So I hope that helps. Let's recap again your advanced liner look. So you wanna map it out first. Use your flat brush or your sponge to get your angle. Then you grab your favorite liquid liner. So I'm using a pen. I decided to start on the inner corner and work my way halfway. Then, because we did a little bit more of a lifted liner today, I started where my eyelid actually ends, and that's where we created the wing, lifted straight up. Then you wanna take it, connect that line with a point, and then bring it across the eye to connect halfway. Then you wanna fill in. Now, the great thing about this look as well is because you're doing something lifted, the outer corner keeps this part open. I went in with a little bit of mascara on the bottom. We used tweezers to pinch the lashes to really create that chunky look. And we also took our eyeliner pen and went in between to fill in and add little dots to make it look a little bit fuller as well. It's all about the illusion here. If you make a mess and you need to clean up, you can use a cotton swab and a little bit of powder, or you can go back with your angle brush. Again, I didn't make a mess, but I'm gonna go back with my angle brush and just highlight underneath. And this is gonna make it even more clean and noticeable, like so. And voila, we are done with liner. This is our beginner, basic, easy, step-by-step liner on this side. This is a little bit more advanced. I hope you guys enjoyed. Drop into the comments and tell me your thoughts on this liner lash series I put together. Let me know if you want to see any other quick basic series, because this is why I create content, because of y'all and your feedback. So let me know in the comments what you think and what you want to see. And on that note, guys, I got to go. You know what to do. Subscribe to the channel, like this video, leave me a comment. Most importantly, check the notifications and make sure they're turned on so you don't miss out on all this good old melanated magic sugar. Who loves you? I do. See you next time. Bye.